I'm a dad, I'm over 40, and I'm sober. What is life like? I got a lot to unpack here, so come along with me on this journey. See if you resonate with any of this. To all you dads out there, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. My name's Josh, living life alcohol free. I've got a few things to share with you. First and foremost, being sober is one of the best things I've ever done in my entire life. It wasn't easy to get sober. I drank for 27 years. I'm glad that I did. It's better for my mental health. It's better for my family. It's better for my kids. It gives me the overall clarity to wake up each day, give life my best, give myself my best, and show up for myself and for those around me. It's not always easy. It hasn't been easy all the time. I have 4 kids, all girls. There was a lot of trials and tribulations. I'm on 5 years sober. And I got sober during the pandemic. I drank a lot for like 6 weeks into the pandemic. I decided that I had enough. I just had a blow up at my family, one of my daughters in particular. Then it kind of turned into my wife and then my other daughters. I ended up deciding that I had enough. And I was 42 years old when that happened. I was blessed enough to have the tools, the people, the communities, the access to a therapist at the beginning. Some things I didn't want to do, but some things I knew that I had to do. I had to be vulnerable. I had to open up and share how I felt. Feelings are something that are not fun to have to work through. Why we drink. It's part of the reason why turning to alcohol is so good. We can kind of just get it easily, drink it easily, and escape our reality and not have to deal with what's going on around us. The problem with that is that we miss all the good things that are happening around us too. It washes away everything. I got tired of that and I didn't want to continue washing away those feelings and those thoughts and those experiences and all the wonderful things that are happening that we choose because we're angry and we have resentments and we're anxious. We decide to just wash it all away. In the process, we wash away all the beauty, all the good things that our kids, our lives have to offer. Let's just say that first and foremost, kids are not always easy to deal with. But isn't that true for all human beings, all mankind? All people can be hard to deal with. We try to cope, we try to deal with personalities. It's not always easy, especially when you really get to know somebody and you get to know their quirks, you know their personalities, and you don't accept them for who they are and you don't accept some of those behaviors. That's really hard because you can share how you feel with somebody, but it's up to them to change that behavior. It's not up to us. We drink that away. We try to escape those annoyances and those frustrations. That's a problem because our kids need us. They need us to be present. We can't be if we're continuously using alcohol to deal with them or deal with life in general. We may bring work home with us. We may be thinking about work. We may be tired from work. And then we bring that home and we take it out on the family. We take it out on our kids, our wives, our partners. And a lot of times that comes back to us. We end up doubly as frustrated as we would have been had we not acted like that in the first place. Then, to make things worse, we start to drink and then we forget things. We say things that we regret. We get more irritable, not less, even though in the moment it feels like we're releasing all that tension. The fact of the matter is that it's leading to more irritability because we get hungover or we get inebriated to the point where we're not able to do things that we can normally do. We're not functioning properly. We're not able to drive them to their school functions. We're not able to get in the car. We're planning our days around our drinking sessions and not our children. We're planning our days around our drinking sessions and not the experiences that we're sharing with them at home. That's a problem. It's sad, because we can't get that time back. When I quit drinking, my youngest daughter was 5. Our older girls were in their upper teenage years and early 20s. We already had gone through a lot of the tough years of them being teenagers, which is a whole other story. I will share with you that I drank in particular to kind of cope with the talking back, to kind of cope with expectations. Our kids expect us to do certain things for them. And when we start to get bogged down and feel like we're kind of doormats, we might drink at that. That's only going to cause our problems to be worse. We can have these conversations with them and tell them how we expect what we expect of them. They may or may not change their behaviors. All kids are different. All of our girls had different personalities. Sometimes they went through certain things in their life that they brought the anxiety back home. When I was growing up, whenever I was anxious, I made my mom anxious. I could see that now as being a dad now. When they're anxious and you want to help them, but they want you to do is listen, it's hard to just sit and listen and be anxious and be in control of that situation. The fact of the matter is that we're not in control of that situation. That's a situation where they just want to vent or talk about their feelings, and they don't really want us to say anything. If we're drinking and we're having problems with our own mental health and mental well-being, we may need to feel like we're heard, and they don't need that. They don't. It's not something that they need at that time. But sobriety has given me back is my ability to listen, my ability to be patient. Sure, there's times where I'm impatient or I'm tired or hungry, and I lose my mind, my patience. It's easier to navigate those times because I am aware of halt, hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, and I can give myself my needs, meet my own needs, and take a break or tell them why I'm acting the way that I am, get through that moment, and then later if I need to say I'm sorry for whatever reason, I can say that. Instead of turning to alcohol, now I just turn to other things. Halt is a big thing. If I need to take a break, instead of drink, I take a walk. Instead of drinking, I'll make a nice meal. Instead of drinking, I'll take my dog for a walk or take my daughters somewhere, ice cream or, to a playground. I mean, she's 10 now. Our older girls are pretty much moved out now at this point. So we just have one daughter left at home. We give her what we need. I don't drink to deal anymore. Honestly, in those years when all of us were there and we're cooking meals for 6 people and it's my day to cook or my day to be home with them, a lot of times that stress can really wear you down and make you want to drink. I'm not going to say that I needed it to cope, but I certainly used it to cope. I drank all my life, so it wasn't anything new. It wasn't something that I necessarily thought was a problem at the time. But as time went on, and especially after I quit drinking, I started to realize that, wow, how much of a problem did alcohol really cause that period of time? How things could have been different. The fact of the matter is that we can't go back in time. That's okay, because now we can take what we have and make it the best that we can in sobriety. That's what sobriety gives us. It gives us our freedom back. It gives us our opportunities to make new memories, spend quality time with our kids, be the dad that we always thought we could be. Where are you with your sobriety? Are you sober curious? Are you looking to get sober? Are you sober but still struggling? Are you feeling like you're missing alcohol? Let us know down in the comments. I want to start a kind of a community with dads and see where we can all kind of help each other out with this. Like I said, I'm 5 years sober. I've been through quite a bit over these years, and I love being alcohol free, and I don't miss it at all. I don't feel like I have fear of missing out, FOMO. I don't go to parties and wish that I could have alcohol, but know that I can't. I can. I can have all the alcohol I want. I didn't get to a point in my drinking where I was wreaking havoc on my health or I was getting into legal trouble or I had ultimatums. I quit drinking alcohol on my own. It was my decision, and I decided I didn't want it anymore. It's empowering to think of it in terms of I can choose sobriety. I can choose to not drink. My choice is to not drink because I feel better without it. It doesn't matter if I had one or two or 10 drinks. I don't feel good when I drink alcohol at all in any form, fashion, or amount. Now that I don't, I know that I don't want it. I know that life is better without alcohol. There's so many different non-alcoholic drinks out there now that they all taste the same, that I don't need regular alcohol. I can have an NA beer, I can have an NA cocktail, mocktail, and I have one, maybe two, and then I'm done and I don't feel like having any more. It's the alcohol that makes us crave more. It's the alcohol that keeps us in the loop, and it keeps us making the same choices over and over again, the same poor choices. We can be better dads without alcohol, plain and simple. Let me know in the comments where you are with your journey. If I left anything out, I'm going to continue making more content. My last video, if you want to check that out, it was about parenting and sobriety. That really was the first one I made of this. I'll continue making more. You can check that out. Please like and subscribe if you found this video valuable. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all of you being here. Have a great sober day.